So guys, what's going on? I hope you're all well. I want to talk Kell Brook. Dominic Ingle was giving an interview with Seconds Out yesterday. And he mentioned about Kell Brook. And he mentioned something which I found very interesting. He said, Kell Brook after the Golovkin fight was damaged goods. And when he said that, I was like, he's never come out and said that. Obviously, we know that Kell Brook is now no longer trained by Dominic Ingle. So he came out and actually, in my opinion, for once, now that Dominic Ingles actually can come out and speak the truth, because now he's not training Kell Brook, he actually spoke the truth and actually said, you know what, Kell Brook after the Golovkin fight was finished. He was damaged goods, and that didn't help him in the Spence fight. He didn't say that, but that's what he was basically trying to get to. And to be honest, that was the biggest mistake of Kell Brook's career. Financially, we know he made about 3.9 million. But did that do any good for him from his longevity of his career? It didn't. You know, in my opinion, it ruined his career. In my opinion, it shortened his career. Kell Brook was a world champion that had a lot of confidence, that felt unbeatable, I remember when he beat, it's one of his mandatories, you know, he didn't fight anybody. He was fighting these mandatories after he fought Porter. And he had the confidence that I'm unbeatable. No matter Garcia, all of those guys can get it and I'll beat them all. And he had that confidence and that arrogance about him. After the Golovkin fight, that was completely gone, you know. After the Spence fight, it was completely shattered. But after the Golovkin fight, you know you can be beat. Irrespective if it was against a guy that was much bigger than you, right? Kell Brook put himself in a situation where his confidence was so high. He'd never been beat before. But he was fighting a monster. A monster that he was out of his depth fighting. That he probably wasn't going to beat. And that resulted in him breaking his eye socket. Losing a fight. The confidence that he lost from that was, you can't put a number on it. You can't, because, you know, you're never the same fighter after that. You know, you go into a fight, and against Errol Spence, he was cautious. You saw he ended up giving up. Or not, you know, giving up in the sense that he thought that, you know, I might go blind. The doctor said I could go blind. So that Golovkin fight, who knows, if that Golovkin fight didn't happen, maybe he never would have got a broken eye socket in that fight. Maybe even if he did, he would have fought through it. Not to say he would have won, but you have a different mindset. I believe that killer instinct that had been taken out of Kell Brook by Golovkin. You know, I believe his confidence, everything was sapped after that Golovkin fight. And like Dominic Ingle said, I think he was a damaged fighter. He was damaged goods after that fight. And I think that didn't help Kell Brook. And I feel like Kell Brook, his career has now gone downhill because no one's even talking about him. It's not even a priority for Eddie Hearn now. He's right at the back of the list where Eddie Hearn says, you know, a lot of fighters say that when you're doing well for Eddie Hearn, you're making him money, he's always texting. I would be very surprised if he's got a very close relationship with Kell Brook. He probably does, but not like he would have done when he was fighting Golovkin, when he was world champion, because he's not making the same kind of money he was then. You know, so it's natural for a promoter. A promoter's only going to care about you if you're making him good money, if you're good to him. Now, the only thing that Eddie Hearn would have a close relationship with Kell Brook is probably for the Amir Khan fight, because he knows there's a possibility that Amir Khan fight could happen. Apart from that, he knows financially Kell Brook is not going to be making him huge money. And that's just how it is. It's only the Amir Khan fight. So that's my take on it. I just think that Kell Brook should never have taken the Golovkin fight. And I think that really ruined his career. I think that ruined him, you know, the longevity of his career. After that, really, his career's gone downhill. In his last fight, he fought, you could say, a journeyman and looked terrible, you know. So I don't know what next for Kell Brook. I don't know what's going on. There's no announcement, nothing. But, you know, I think the Golovkin fight definitely didn't help him. But leave your thoughts, guys. And guys, remember to please like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.